Welcome to Viking Month on Boobs and Gaming. To start off Viking Month, we're going to look at a game that came out a while ago called the Banner Saga. Reviewing it now because it's Viking Month and the Banner Saga 2 is coming out this month, so I thought we should take a look at the first Banner Saga, which was phenomenal. It was mind-blowing. It was great. The obvious greatness to this game is all things that it got nominated for awards for, which are the animation and the music and the story. So let's look at those things first, and then we'll talk about the things that I thought were slightly lacking for this game. So first of all, the story is excellent. It is very Viking, Nordic mythology type story. You got these big, huge guys called the Varl, and you have these humans, and at this point in time they coexist together, but you get the feeling that the Varl aren't going to last much longer because there's these incoming forces from the north called the Dredge, and they're going to wipe everybody out. The story is very captivating, and one of the highlights or things that they try and sell you is that all your decisions matter. Well, they kind of don't. I played through the game twice, and the only difference that your decisions really make are whether or not you get certain characters in your group. So the first time I played through the game, I made my decisions as a very respectful, noble person, and I tried to keep everybody in my caravan alive and make everybody happy and let anybody join. And that's how I played through the first time. And the second time I played through, I was a ruthless douchebag. I didn't let anybody join. I let everybody in my caravan die. The storyline will follow through the same way, but you will get different characters will either join your party, leave your party based on those decisions. So it does have some effect. It doesn't really change the storyline, just who you have in your party. But who in your party doesn't matter too much because you can only fight with 6 guys at a time, and if they're all badass, who cares about the other 10 dudes in your party? Alright, so besides the very good story, that doesn't change much when you play through it, the animation, which you can see, is phenomenal. It's beautifully animated. It gives you that feel of like the golden age of animation where before CGI came out, when people were at the height of 2D animation. It looks phenomenal. I love it. It's great. It's fantastic. It might be worth the money alone just for the animation. The other very, very good part of this game is the music and the sound. The music was up for an award as well, and it really brings you into this game. It really draws you into this game. It's super good. If you really care about the quality of music, you can actually buy the Banner Saga original soundtrack on vinyl and just throw on some headphones or plug it into your giant stereo and just engage with that on your couch. It's so freaking amazing. And the sound effects are super good too. Like, you go on these long death marches, through the cold and the ice, and you can hear your caravans like creaking and crunching through the ice and the wind howling, and it really brings you into the story. So, that being said, there is some weakness, I feel, to this game. Even though it's phenomenal, you should definitely play it. The weakness is the brevity of this game. I feel like it's rather short. I played through the first time in about 13 hours, and that was reading every little word and trying everything out and learning to actually play. And then I played through it again to see if the decisions would change, and since most of the dialogue was the same, even though I chose a different choice, it only took me 7 hours, so the game's kind of short. The other weakness, if you can call it much of a weakness, is the battle system itself. So I felt like the tactics were a bit simplistic. There's no level elevation on the maps, so basically it's all flat, so wherever you attack from doesn't really affect your attack power. It doesn't matter if you attack from the front or behind. So there's not a lot of complexity in the tactics, and maybe that simplicity leaves the game open to more customers. I feel like sometimes if you get things a little too complicated, it can be frustrating for people. I would have preferred a little more complexity in it. The RPG element's kind of missing from the tactics too. You do level up, but you eventually max out at level 5, and you don't really equip weapons or armor or anything like that. You just get one accessory that you can equip. So the whole battle portion of the game I felt was a little bit lacking, but not enough to make this game terrible. In no way at all. The game is still phenomenal. It's still fun to go into the battles and see how well you can do. They obviously weren't trying to make the battle the driving portion of the game anyway, because they allow you to make it easy or medium or difficult during, before, and after battles. So if you're struggling, they just want you to get through the story, which is the most phenomenal part of the Banner Saga. So if you have not played the Banner Saga yet, do it quick before the Banner Saga 2 comes out in mid-April. Like our page, share it with your friends, sext it to your mom. I really don't give a crap, because we don't make any money off of this thing anyway. So, have a super day. Enjoy Viking month. Peace.